Our story begins with Leo Maxwell, a talented yet uninspired writer in his late 20s. Rejection, slips pile up, each one a paper cut to his soul, and the novel he yearns to write remains frustratingly out of reach. He's trapped in a cycle of mediocrity, haunted by the ghost of his potential. One rainy afternoon, seeking solace and maybe a bit of inspiration, Leo visits a local antique shop. Among the dusty relics, he discovers an elegant obsidian black fountain pen. Its nib is intricately carved, and a single, deep red ruby is embedded near it, winking like a drop of blood. Leo feels an inexplicable pull towards the pen and buys it, though he has barely enough money to afford it. Back in his dimly lit study, he inks the pen. The moment its nib touches the paper, an electric jolt runs up his arm, cold and sharp, like an icy fingernail scraping down his spine. Startled but intrigued, he continues writing. And to his astonishment, words begin to flow. Not from his mind, but as if dictated by an unseen presence. As he writes, he experiences vivid, visceral sensations. A mud-soaked trench, the anguished face of a dying soldier, the nurse's hands stained a ghostly red. These aren't his memories, yet they feel achingly real. He writes feverishly, pouring everything into the tale. When he's done, he reads it aloud and is stunned by what he's written. It's brilliant, evocative, heartbreaking. It's everything his own writing has not been. He sees fleeting images as he writes: a mud-soaked trench, the anguished face of a dying soldier, the nurse's hands stained a ghostly red. He starts seeing them too, not just in his mind's eye as he writes, but as fleeting, monochrome apparitions at the edge of his vision, sometimes with a single, disturbing red detail. A locket, a wound, an accusing stare. Each story is a masterpiece, catapulting him to literary superstardom. Yet, with each triumph, a subtle unease takes root. He feels a persistent chill, even in the warmest rooms. The red gem on the pen seems to pulse with a faint internal light when he writes. The whispers start then, faint at first, like the rustling of dry leaves, growing into a chorus of voices. They are the voices of those whose stories he's telling, their joys, their sorrows, their deaths. One night, he glances at his reflection in the window pane. For a horrifying instant, he doesn't see himself, but an old, weathered man with hollow eyes. His skin is as pale as sea foam. Driven by a desperate, primal urge to reclaim his life, Leo decides to write one final story. His own, he writes of a future where he breaks free, where he smashes the pen. But the pen resists. The nib scratches. The ink clots. The whispers become a deafening cacophony of spectral rage. The pen forces his hand, guiding it to write a different ending, one that aligns with the shortened lifespan it has ordained for him. And with that, our story comes to an end. What did you think? Let us know in the comments below. We appreciate your support. Give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more captivating content. Until next time, stay curious and keep creating. Thanks for watching.